Hello. How you doing? It's nice to have met you. Been waiting for since the 12th when you came out here to Las Vegas. And I'm glad to see you here now.
Turn to the window and talk. From there. Talk from there.
I'm glad to talk at the window.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, kind of get your shadow.
Such a beautiful sight to see all of these cars that are parked here. Vegas is making a lot of money.
Turn to me just slightly, right there. Okay. This is gonna work.
Right, I'll start at the beginning.
Okay. Go.
My name is Toni Vaz. I am the creator and founder of the NAACP Image Award. I was born December 11, 1922. My parents are from the British West Indies, Barbados. I have to remember what else I had to say. I'm looking this way and that way, doesn't matter.
You look wherever you want to.
Okay.
But I don't. Whenever you're ready.
Oh.
Take your minute. Take 2 beats before you start.
Hi there, my name is Toni Vaz. I am the creator, founder of the NAACP Image Award. I was born December 11th, 1922. My parents come from Barbados, the British West Indies. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get the truth told about an award that I could.
I want to take a moment to understand you. I want to learn who Toni really is. I want to learn why we're here today. I want to kind of give people the information that they need to have about something that happened back in 1967.
Hi there. I would like to tell you my story. My name is Toni Vaz. I am the creator, the founder of the NAACP Image Award in 1967. I was born at a time where things were really rough for the minorities in show business. My parents came from the British West Indies, which I enjoy very much, and I visit many times. What I would like to get across is how I had the idea to do the Image Award. It was an idea I had because I listened and I'll tell you about the Image Award. In 1967, how I came to that. Being I work as a movie extra actress, and then knowing and saying and remember how the minorities were portrayed as the Africans. I remember people like Stephen Fetchit. I remember Amos and Andy, and I didn't want to be like that. So my idea, when they gave me the chance, I came up with the idea about changing the image about people in show business. I named the Image Award, I call it the Image Award because that was trying to portray the way people see minorities, not only the African Americans, I'm talking about the Orientals, I'm talking about the Indians. And it was a thing that in my days you had when they were doing, say, like certain work and doing like stunt work in the business, how they use white men to look African or to look Indians. I objected to that. So now that's how I came up with this idea about the Image Award. My thought was to thank the producers who showed the African Americans and the minorities in more positive ways. That's what the Image Award was all about, how to show the positive way about all minorities.
Okay, so you said to show the positive ways of all minorities. But it didn't matter who we were talking about. You just wanted to more or less open the door to the understanding of who these individuals were.
Yeah.
Overall. And you called it Image Awards. Because you wanted to almost like brand their image. Would that be right?
That's right.
We're talking about the NAACP.
Yes.
An organization that's today a very large organization. What was that organization like back then?
Well, I know that I know they've been trying to change the positive image. If you go back in times, you know, they had to say, like the movie The Birth of the Nation and things on that order. They talked about that. But I found the way to get into them and how to do it by going to the producers who were really trying to portray the minorities and better ideas. So that's how I really came out about it, you know. So my whole thing was to thank the producers for those who tried to show better images of the minorities. I have worked with, maybe let's say the Orientals. In those days, they always had a laundry. The Indians, they were always fighting the war and things on that order. But then that is when they used white men to portray minorities.
Now, how do they do that?
They paint their face. They paint the white man to look black, and they paint the Indians to look red with their outfits on.
But why not just go get a black man to play the role?
In those days, they never had the chance to do. They never thought of doing minorities. Okay, so we did have the one actor who really talked up big, and that was Bill Cosby on I Spy. When they were using a white man to paint him black, Mr. Cosby said no. And this is how we really came about with the Black Stuntman Association.
So you're talking about Bill Cosby?
I'm talking about Bill Cosby.
So Bill Cosby said no?
He said no. He said he refused to have a white man's face be painted black. So we thank him for that.
Wow. So when we talk about the NAACP Image Awards and the start of it, we're in 1957. This is way before I was born. But when we look at it today and we look at all colors finding their way to the stage, not just black anymore, white, black, Indian. This is something that needed to be done at that time, and something that you took a step and you created. But why are you not getting the credit today because of that?
Well, I think I do not get the credit or get the acknowledgement or the recognition. I'm really not getting it from the national board. Why? I'm trying to wonder myself, how come an organization as big as the NAACP has denied me the recognition about the Image Award? It's been passed on several times, so many people come up and claim the Image Award. Maybe it's my fault, because after the award show that we gave in 1967, which was the very first Image Award, some people try to say it started in 1962.
Why 1962?
Because the people were lying. So this is why the history has to be told now. The true history has to be told. The Image Award started in 1967, not 1962.
1967.
1967 was the Image Award.
67 or 57?
67. 1967 was the Image Award. And to tell you the truth, what happened, everyone say, why did it take me so long to speak up now? It took me this long because after the show was done, I walked away because I didn't like what was happening. It was the behind the scenes, was the people who were running the NAACP. I'm going to say yes. I walked away. And then that's where other people start claiming that they're the ones, they're the creators, they're the founders. And even though when I see all of this and see the news, when I would read the news and see all these people claim them, I wrote many, many, many letters to the board, certified letters that I still have in my position, which they have never answered. I wrote from the chairman of the board of directors. I wrote to the attorney, but never, ever did they ever answer one of my letters.
At all?
Mm-hmm. Never once. Why? I don't know.
Okay, stop for a second.
This is a copy that will show exactly when the Image Award was started. This came from the National Association. Okay, there is the date on there, 1967. Okay, this was the first new president of the new chapter that was formed.
Okay, can we start one more time?
Okay. This is an article that will show exactly when the Image Award was started, though you have other people claiming it started in another year. There's the date right on there, 1967. Okay, this was sent by the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People that came from the Beverly Hills office. Here it would state that the Beverly Hills Hollywood branch, NAACP, announces with pride its first Image Award presentation. Yet we did have other people claiming it. I'm going to show you another paper where someone claimed it. I won't mention the name because I don't care, because They claimed the Image Award. Here is part of the history which I'm claiming has to be changed. The truth has to be told. The lies must be stopped. Here they say the first Image Award was presented 1962. This letter will prove that that's a lie. Then you have the young lady who was claiming it at one time. Okay, I'm holding a paper here, and if you see the title, it says National Association of the Advancement of Colored People, the Beverly Hills office. This will show the exact date in 1967 when the award was held, not 1962, like you see where they talk about the history, 1962, because other people have claimed it. Okay, here you will find the paper will say the Beverly Hills Hollywood branch, the NAACP, announces with pride its first Image Award presented. We wish to give recognition where it is due to the producers of the above television services. Now, what I want to show you, like the lies, like I said before, here they were trying to claim that it was started in 1962. They know that's a lie. Here was a young lady who was claiming the Image Award. Her show was called the Little Foxes Award, Maggie Hathaway. This was the award she gave out. There it says the Award of Appreciation, 1961. Then you will find over here another person who claimed it. Her name was Lil Fisher, a Lil Cumber. She was our first black. Okay, let me see. She was the first black entertainment agent that we ever had. She also wrote a column in the newspaper, and you see the column where it says, actress Toni Vaz, coordinated committee of the Beverly Hills branch of the NAACP, gave birth to the idea. Yet, many years later, after I disappeared,
show me that again, please.
Here you will see Lil Cumber, who was our first black talent agent. Mm-hmm. Here she wrote in her newspaper, which she wrote for a newspaper called Central News. Mm-hmm. It says, actress Toni Vaz, coordinating committee, chairman of the committee of Beverly Hills branch in the NAACP, gave birth to the idea of the Image Award. Yet later on in years, she claimed it. This is to show you some of the lies that we have. Then I must show you this one. The young lady who had the Little Foxes Award, who claimed it was started in 1961, her name was Maggie Hathaway.
She's not here anymore, right?
No, she died. They're all dying.
Okay. So how do we, when people pass, they can't talk for themselves.
They can't talk for themselves.
So a lot of people are going to say, okay, well, she's not here anymore, so she can't defend herself.
This is true.
How do we still show that she stepped in the line of the creation versus was the one that actually created it?
Maggie, I'm going to mention Maggie Hathaway, who's been claiming that she was the creative founder. There is a headline right there. I come to find out years later, here it is in the year 2001, when she passed, that Maggie Hathaway also wrote articles for the Sentinel newspaper where most of her work showed up.
So she was actually writing for the paper,
yeah,
so she could write whatever she wanted to write.
And that's how you have a lot of the things that was on the computer through that. And then she had a friend who probably worked along with her. Maggie Hathaway also claimed she did not know me.
She didn't know you?
She did not know me. I'm going to show you a picture that was taken some time back. It was a parade we gave in California, and there you see Tarzan Cowboy. You see Maggie Hathaway name down there. It says Sentinel. There's Maggie Hathaway, who claims she didn't know me. There I am, Toni Vaz. The same.
So you're in the same picture with somebody that said they didn't know you.
Yeah, but she didn't know. She didn't know I have the picture.
Wow. Can you point yourself out again, please?
Here I am, Toni Vaz, right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, and these are the up-and-coming actresses in those days, and there's the young lady.
And where's Miss Hathaway?
There's Miss Hathaway, who claims she did not know me.
So as I zoom out, that's a vehicle that you're in. So you're actually in a vehicle. You're in a parade of some sort.
It was a parade in Los Angeles.
And how do you know each other?
Oh, we worked together. She started out as a movie extra. Then she started, but I would give Maggie credit that she worked she worked in the Gulf program. She opened up a lot of things for the people in Gulf, but she had nothing.
So she did some positive things.
She did extremely positive things, which she opened up many places for blacks and playing golf and things of that order.
Okay.
But Maggie Hathaway had nothing to do with the Image Award. She was invited to come. We invited her to come to the Image Award. She made many complaints about it much later. That was Maggie Hathaway. Okay. I'm sorry to. I know she has passed away, but this is it. Here was the. Well, we did prove that the Image Award started in 1967. There it is, right there. Okay. Now there have been articles. You will find that many articles have been written about me, which they never really gave me credit. Why, I don't know.
And that's the thing I'm trying to figure out is,
Me too.
Why is it so hard to give somebody credit for something positive that they did?
Well,
something that actually changed the lives of not just people back then, but it's changed in the life for me today.
I wish I really had the answer to find out why the chair people and the board of directors never gave me credit. But they have now...
And can you tell me how old you are, please?
Oh, incidentally, too, I might be stuttering a little because... In March, not in March, in December 11, 1922, I'm 89 now, but when December comes, I will be 90 years old. So I may be stuttering a little in talking to you because I'm trying to hold on until I get recognition for something that I did. Here was a professor that I met. Her name is Kathleen Banks, a professor. She wrote a book called The Historical Dictionary of African American in Television. She has, in the book, you'll find two of my pictures. Here you will find down here, she mentioned that Edward and Mrs. Green agreed that Toni Vaz was never given the credit she deserved for creating the award. That's fascinating. That's in a book, a historical dictionary.
And what book is this in?
It's called The Historical Dictionary of African Americans in Television, written by Kathleen Banks.
Wow. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Here's a lady who started. I would like to mention one person, Willis Edwards. He's on the executive board. Usually when anything happens, sometime he would get in contact with me or I get in contact with him. I was invited to the mayor home of California.
Can you start over again? I'm too close. I can't zoom in and out. I'm too close.
I really would like to give credit to one person, Willis Edwards. I was invited to the mayor's home. You know, the chapter was there, and I was invited by Mr. Edwards. And the whole thing was they mentioned then that I was creative, but they're talking just to branch members. I thought that was very nice. But then I think my problem may come from the chairman, Mr. Julian Bond. When I was invited to come and take a picture with the group, he would always look at me and turn his head. I never understood why. He never once ever say, "Hello, how are you?" In fact, to say they introduced me to one or two people, never once have they ever said hello. Why I don't know. I really
You said they
know.
never said hello.
They never say hello, how are you, or
So
thank you.
They didn't want to acknowledge you, or they thought that by acknowledging you, they might have a problem.
I personally think that it was a problem because they were claiming that they were claiming the awards for them. They're not claiming about who really started it.
And what year are we talking about?
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to. That was in the year 2000. I can't say exactly what time it was, but I have pictures.
So this is still many years after the fact.
Oh, yes.
That, we're talking about 1967,
Yeah.
2000. Was that 33 years later?
Yeah.
And they still...
Never once ever said, "Hello, how are you?" And like I said, Mr. Bond would turn his head. When I got another picture, he turned his head. You see, why? I don't know. Now, I remember one time they gave a fair in Las Vegas. I was invited by Mr. Edwards again to come to their fair. He would acknowledge me there, but never any newspaper article, never any newspaper thing was ever done about that. I don't understand. I met one or two of the board of directors. I don't understand why when they see me, they just never say anything. They just ignore me completely.
Okay, so that was somewhere around 2000.
Somewhere around 2000.
We're 12 years after the fact today. We're in 2012. And then there's another award ceremony coming up.
Yes, and the award ceremony is just going to be, it's coming in Friday on February the 17th. All right, now there's another problem too that has to do with the stunt people. I started doing like, well, I would call it stunt work. Okay, what I need help. I need to produce my very own documentary. And plus, I'm writing a book called Stolen Dreams that really tells about my life and the things I've been through. Say, for instance, like I was a model in 1948. I work as a movie actress. I did stunt works for some top stars. And I just had a good time, a good life. I did a lot of traveling. I've been in over 50 countries. Foreign countries, not America. I did the foreign countries. Had a good time, so I really enjoyed my life. But what I need is the recognition for what I have done in life. See, because I need that for me to rest comfortably. Now, I must say that the Image Awards show, I really watch them. Like I said, I have tears in my eyes, and I always watch it alone because I wonder why. The reason is why. So I need your help in doing a documentary and to finish writing a book, which I have started, called A Stolen Dream. If you can help me, I really would appreciate it. And if we ever get the goal, which I'm seeking, which is about $60,000, I will start production immediately. I will start production on the documentary and the book of writing. Thank you very much. I want to thank you very much. If you can help me, I really would appreciate it. Thank you. What I really need, I need your help. I need to really do the documentary to tell the truth about what's been going on. I want to finish publishing the book that I wrote, which I'm trying to write. It's called Stolen Dreams, and it will tell the story of my life and everything, and it's what people should really know. I want to thank you very much if you would help me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.